Have you been doing research on something and you start discovering things that you wish you didn't see? Greetings, everyone. This is Staying in a Light Society, your representative, Kaiser here. That's why I come here, and really I'm just rambling because I don't want to hold this stuff in my mind and my spirit. I got to just give it back out. 'Cause I don't want it to stay in my mind. So the best way to get something out your mind is to tell somebody about it. Okay, what's the secret? What is the secret? Let me take my time and break this down for y'all. If y'all got patience, y'all will get it. If you're in a hurry, you don't have time for the next few minutes, bye. It's not for you. That's why people have certain temperaments, because if you don't have a patient temperament, I don't know how you're gonna make it in life. That's why a lot of places you go, they test your patience before they even talk to you. That's why you got to go to the doctor's office and wait 20, 30 minutes. Appointment. You make an appointment for a certain time, you still gonna have to wait 10, 20 minutes. Why? Test your patience. If you can't be patient, if you can be patient, then you somebody they want to talk to. I don't like impatient people. And you can tell in their language, they talk so fast because they're so impatient. But that's another topic. I'll talk about that later. About some of y'all women should not be having children. I'm gonna tell you right now who you are. If every time something happens, if every little thing you take your child to the doctor, you don't know how to take care of your child. You need to talk to some older people. You need to find some grandmothers. Your child should not be seeing no doctors, especially when they're real young. What's wrong with you? You lost your mind. Okay, we're gonna talk about this secret. Because I wanted, since a child, as melanated people go through this trauma, these traumatic experiences, why these other people never came to support them. Or if they did, it was very minuscule, but it wasn't enough to make a difference. And I reached the conclusion that, hey, we shouldn't be fighting. We shouldn't be fighting for freedom, justice, equality. We shouldn't be fighting none of that. There should be an element of those people fighting against their people. In other words, if you say they got some good people, they should be leading the fight. Do you agree with me? It says in scripture that the idea is that if you're righteous, you don't have to fight your own battles. Somebody else will fight your battles because it's their battle, it's not yours. To keep those people from having the negative images around the world, they have to prove themselves. The way you prove yourself is not being all that they say you are, is you fight liberation struggles on behalf of people who need liberation. I haven't got to it yet. I'm getting to it. I'm telling you why it's a secret. And they go back to the pirates You know what the pirate symbol was, right? Black. They flew a black flag, and what was the symbols on the black flag? Skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones. Isn't that the name of a secret society? So the the idea of piracy and secrecy go together. Just follow me now. Stay with me. The reason why you never see a change among these people is because they are made people. That's AI. That's artificial intelligence. So they cannot help you even if they want to. They don't have the they don't have the juice. They don't have the juice. They don't have the ability to stand up for rights. Well, they may do it individually here and there, but as a people, they can never do it. And I used to ask myself, why they never do that? Why don't these people just, because they could end this tomorrow. If enough of those people got together, they can change things overnight. Why won't they do it? It's above their pay grade. That's a secret. That's why it's talk why they keep you away from their social equality, because they don't want you to know all their filthiness. That's why you care from their social equality, because if you get close to them, you can see how they live. And you find the secrets of who they really are. I think I said enough about getting banned, because it's not hate speech. Some people hate truth. They label truth as hate speech because they don't want truth to be told. That's why they came up with that idea, hate speech. In other words, if you say something that I don't like, I can call it hate. They said that about Elijah Muhammad. If he was teaching hate speech, why did they lay the red carpet for him every time he came to Chicago? Why you never hear them speak negative of him even now today, 50 years later? Why you never hear anybody speak negative of him if he was teaching hate? They stopped all that. Once they passed, see, that's the key. When MLK was here, because I was here when he was alive, they say he was a hater. Martin Luther King, he was a hater. They hated him. Malcolm X, he was a hater. They hated him. Now, 50 years later, 2 or 3 generations, they quote these people as if they love them now. They love they're not here. That's the only love they have, that they're not here. That they can continue their game. They hated them because they were interfering with their agenda. So they can celebrate them now because they're free. That's what freedom means to them. They're free to continue their agenda. And don't look for these people to change, young people. Look, I've been here many, many years. Close to 100 than most people has been here. Have come and gone. And they haven't changed a bit. They haven't changed a bit. In fact, they're getting worse and worse. You don't know it because you don't know what it was in the beginning. It's just underground now. It's not, somebody showed them that, hey, you can't do that. You can't do that to these people. Directly, but you can do it secret, indirectly. It's like they got to live off our blood. Without our blood, they'd be dead. And they know that. So you trying to put yourself in a position where you cannot be sucked on, you cannot be used, humiliated, used as a bloodsucker. No, they're going to die. Do you hear what they said about France, right? Even Macron said that past president of France, he said, if we lose Africa, we're done as a nation. And after Britain, France had more colonies than any other people. And they had to. They had to live off these people. Otherwise, they could not make it in that hostile environment that they living in. So this is a world change, people. This is a world change taking place. And I say like King, I may not be here to see it fully, but we as a people will get to the promised land. Matter of fact, we're already there. We just got to claim it. Once you stop looking for other people to give you something, then you're in the promised land. Just claim it. Just take it. It's yours. Like that, what that president name in Africa, he's doing it. He's claiming it. He said, hey, this is mine. I'm going to use it to benefit me. And my descendants. We deserve to live. I enjoy talking to y'all. I think y'all enjoy me because I got some people who come here and they're intelligent. They're not cursing me out. So I think maybe I gave an intelligent lecture. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Let me see if I see any questions. I used to be very sensitive when people used to say negative things about me, but it doesn't affect me anymore. And I asked myself, why is that? Why don't I get offended when people spread hatred? It's because I know who I am. That's why I tell you, study to find out who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know everybody else that come with it. You may not know other people or their motivations, why they do things. That's for them to know. That's not your business. Your business is to know who you are and why you do things. And that's a lifelong journey. But once you do it, once you take the discipline and get off the chatterbox, stop strolling, stop listening to these people, stop watching them, just commune with your heart. That's where the truth lives in you. You can do it through meditation, which I recommend, but just being quiet. And you will get the revelations You would commune with yourself because that's where truth lives. As long as you got these distractions and football and baseball, they got one for all year, all around the year. They got a type of ball for you to play. Come on now, y'all grown up. Why y'all playing ball? Have you thought about that? It's to keep you distracted. Okay, I rambled enough. Thank y'all. I didn't intend to go this long, but I had to make the point. Okay, until next time, I don't see any questions, but thank you for your comments and greetings to all of y'all. Bye bye.